Page number 27. Do you know? Acids in other planets. The atmosphere of Venus is made up of thick white and yellowish clouds of sulfuric acid. Do you think life can exist on this planet? What is the pH of the soil in your backyard? Plants require a specific pH range for their healthy growth. To find out the pH required for the healthy growth of a plant, you can collect the soil from various places and check the pH in the manner described below in activity 2.12. Also, you can note down which plants are growing in the region from which you have collected the soil. Activity 2.12. Put about 2 grams soil in a test tube and add 5 ml water to it. Check the content of the test tube. Filter the content and collect the filtrate in a test tube. Check the pH of this filtrate with the help of universal indicator paper. What can you conclude about the ideal soil pH for the growth of plant in your region? pH in our digestive system. It is very interesting to note that our stomach produces hydrochloric acid. It helps in the digestion of food without harming the stomach. During indigestion, the stomach produces too much acid and this causes pain and irritation. To get rid of this pain, people use bases called antacids. One such remedy must have been suggested by you at the beginning of this chapter. These antacids neutralize the excess acid. Magnesium hydroxide, milk of magnesia, a mild base, is often used for this purpose. pH change as the cause of tooth decay. Tooth decay starts when the pH of the mouth is lower than 5.5. Tooth enamel, made up of calcium hydroxyapatite, a crystalline form of calcium phosphate, is the hardest substance in the body. It does not dissolve in water, but is corroded when the pH in the mouth is below 5.5. Bacteria present in the mouth produce acids by degradation of sugar and food particles remaining in the mouth after eating. The best way to prevent this is to clean the mouth after eating food using toothpaste, which are generally basic. For cleaning the teeth can neutralize the excess acid and prevent tooth decay. Self-defense by animal and plant through chemical warfare. Have you ever been stung by a honeybee? Bees sting leaves an acid which causes pain and irritation. Use of a mild base like baking soda on the stung area gives relief. Stinging hair of nettle leaves inject methanoic acid, causing burning pain. Page number 28. Do you know? Nature provides neutralization options. Nettle is a herbaceous plant which grows in the wild. Its leaves have stinging hair, which causes painful stings when touched accidentally. This is due to the methanoic acid secreted by them. A traditional remedy is rubbing the nettle in the wild. A traditional remedy is rubbing the area with the leaf of the dog plant, which often grows beside the nettle in the wild. Can you guess the nature of the dog plant? So next time you know what to look out for if you accidentally touch a nettle plant while trekking. Are you aware of any other effective traditional remedies for such things? Table 2.3. Some naturally occurring acids. In column, 4 columns are given. Natural source acid, natural source acid. Natural source 1. Vinegar, acetic acid. Sour milk curd, lactic acid. Orange, citric acid. Lemon, citric acid. Tamarind, tartaric acid. Ant sting, methanoic acid. Tomato, oxalic acid. Nettle sting, methanoic acid. Now based questions. You have two solutions A and B. The pH of solution A is 6 and pH of solution B is 8. Which solution has more hydrogen ion concentration? Which of these is acidic and which one is basic? Question 2. What effect does the concentration of H plus ion have on the nature of solutions? 3. Do basic solutions also have H plus ions? If yes, then why are these basic? 4. Under what soil condition do you think a farmer would treat the soil of his field with quicklime, calcium oxide, or slackline, calcium hydroxide, or chalk, calcium carbonate? More about salt. In the previous section, in 2.4, we have seen the formation of salt during various reactions. Let us understand more about their preparation, properties and uses. 2.4.1 Family of salt. Activity 2.3 Write the chemical formula of the salt given below. Potassium sulfate, sodium sulfate, calcium sulfate, magnesium sulfate, copper sulfate, sodium chloride, sodium nitrate, sodium carbonate, and ammonium chloride. Now page number 29. Identify the acids and bases from which the above salt may be obtained. Salts having the same positive or negative radicals are said to belong to a family. For example, NaCl and Na2SO4 belong to the family of sodium salt. Similarly, NaCl and KCl belong to the family of chloride salt. How many families can you identify among the salts given in the activity? 2.4.2 pH of salts. Activity 2.14 Collect the following salt samples: sodium chloride, potassium nitrate, aluminum chloride, zinc sulfate, copper sulfate, sodium acetate, sodium carbonate, and sodium hydrogen carbonate. Some other salt available can also be taken. Check their solubility in water. Use distilled water only. Check the action of this solution on litmus and find the pH using a pH paper. Which of the salt are acidic, basic or neutral? Identify the acids or base used to form the salt. Report your observation in table 2.4. Salt of a strong acid and a strong base are neutral with pH value of 7. On the other hand, salt of a strong acid and weak base are acidic with pH value less than 7, and those of a strong base and weak acid are basic in nature with pH value more than 7. 2.4.3 Chemicals from common salt. By now you have learned that the salt formed by the combination of hydrochloric acid and sodium hydroxide solution is called sodium chloride. This is the salt that you use in food. You must have observed in the above activity that it is a neutral salt. Seawater contains many salts dissolved in it. Sodium chloride is separated from these salts. Deposits of solid salt are also found in several parts of the world. These large crystals are often brown due to the impurities. This is called rock salt. Beds of rock salt were formed when seas of bygone ages dried up. Rock salt is mined like coal. You must have heard about Mahatma Gandhi's Dandi March. Did you know that sodium chloride was such an important symbol in our struggle for freedom? Page number 30. Common salt, a raw material for chemicals. The common salt thus obtained is an important raw material for various materials of daily use, such as sodium hydroxide, baking soda, washing soda, bleaching powder, and many more. Let us see how one substance is used for making all these different substances. Sodium hydroxide. When electricity is passed through an aqueous solution of sodium chloride called brine, it decomposes to form sodium hydroxide. The process is called the chlor-alkali process because of the products formed chlor for chlorine and alkali for sodium hydroxide. Twice NaCl plus twice H2O is equal to twice NaOH plus Cl2 plus H2. Chlorine gas is given off at the anode and hydrogen gas at the cathode. Sodium hydroxide solution is formed near the cathode. The three products produced in this process are all useful. Figure 2.8 shows the different uses of these products. In figure 2.8, important product from the chlor-alkali process is given. Now bleaching powder. You have already come to know that chlorine is produced during the electrolysis of aqueous sodium chloride, brine. This chlorine gas is used for the manufacture of bleaching powder. Bleaching powder is produced by the action of chlorine on dry slagged lime. Bleaching powder is represented as CaOCl2, though the actual composition is quite complex. CaOH2 plus Cl2 is equal to CaOCl2 plus H2O. Page 31. Bleaching powder is used 1. For bleaching cotton and lining in the textile industry, for bleaching wood pulp in paper factories, and for bleaching washed clothes in laundry. 2. As an oxidizing agent in many chemical industries. And 3. To make drinking water free from germs. Baking soda. The baking soda is commonly used in the kitchen for making tasty crispy pakoras, etc. Sometimes it is added for faster cooking. The chemical name of the compound is sodium hydrogen carbonate, NaHCO3. It is produced using sodium chloride as one of the raw material. NaCl plus H2O plus CO2 plus NH3, NH4Cl plus NaHCO3. Did you check the pH of sodium hydrogen carbonate in activity 2.14? Can you correlate why it can be used to neutralize an acid? It is a mild, non-corrosive basic salt. The following reaction takes place when it is heated during cooking. Twice NaHCO3 on heating is equal to Na2CO3 plus H2O plus CO2. Sodium hydrogen carbonate has got various uses in the household. Uses of baking soda. First, for making baking powder, which is a mixture of baking soda, sodium hydrogen carbonate, and a mild edible acid such as tartaric acid. When baking powder is heated or mixed in water, the following reaction takes place. NaHCO3 plus H plus is equal to CO2 plus H2O plus sodium salt of acid. Carbon dioxide produced during the reaction can cause bread or cake to rise, making them soft and spongy. Sodium hydrogen carbonate is also an ingredient in antacids. Being alkaline, it neutralizes excess acid in the stomach and provides relief. It is also used in soda acid fire extinguishers. Washing soda. Another chemical that can be obtained from sodium chloride is Na2CO3, 10H2O, washing soda. You have seen above that sodium carbonate can be obtained by heating baking soda. Recrystallization of sodium carbonate gives washing soda. It is also a basic salt. Na2CO3 sodium carbonate plus 10H2O is equal to Na2CO3 dot 10H2O. Thank you, students. Please listen twice for better understanding. Hope you like the video and subscribe for upcoming videos.